Hi, I'm Jim Del Prince. Today we're going to learn how to make a bow. You want to start off by selecting some ribbon that works for the project that you're creating, such as this velvet Christmas ribbon. You'll also need some sharp ribbon shears and some cut lengths of wire. This is about a number 24 gauge. You could work with something a little bit heavier if you want, or you can select several lengths if it's a very fine gauge. Let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is unroll a couple of yards of the ribbon so that I have plenty of slack to work with. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to actually hold the bow in my left hand while my right hand does the work. Start off by making a loop that's about 4 or 5 inches long with a little streamer or tail. The tail is away from you as you work on the project. Then I'm going to take and crunch all the ribbon up together with no rhyme or reason. Just crunch it all up together between your index finger and your thumb, your left hand, if like me, you're right-handed. Now I'm going to take and turn the ribbon to the right. So now, as you can see, the non-decorative side is showing. That's exactly what we want, because we're going to take the ribbon loop, bring it up to that binding point at approximately the same length as the first loop, and crunch it all together. Right now I've got what looks like a bow tie, so I'm going to continue on by making loops on the top, then the bottom of the binding point, back and forth. Give the ribbon a half twist to the right, make a loop on the top, crunch it all together. Give the ribbon a half twist to the right, make a loop on the bottom, and crunch it all together. Half twist to the right, make a loop on the top, and crunch it all together. Half twist to the right, make a loop on the bottom, and crunch it all together. Half twist to the right, make a loop, and crunch it together. And then a half twist to the right, make a loop, and crunch it together. I'm ready to bind this all together, and I could do that, but the wire is non-decorative, so we have a little loop that we can make in the center of the ribbon that'll help to hide the wire. I take the ribbon and I make a loop, but instead of making a loop on top of the binding point, I place it over top of my thumb, underneath my thumb, and then crunch it underneath like this, so it completely covers the thumb. Next up, a couple of pieces of the wire to hold this all together. They go through the center loop and around the back of the bow like this. I want to pull my wires so that they're approximately the same length. Index finger goes between the two arms of the wire, and I twist the wires about 2 or 3 times like this. Then I end up with a bow that looks all crunched up. But don't worry, because it's not over yet. I'm going to take and trim the ends of the ribbon so that they have a nice sharp angled cut. And then I'm going to fluff the bow open. Now, some ribbons have a wired edge and some do not, but the construction technique and the finish are the same, so it doesn't matter what you select. As you can see, giving a really tight bind with a nice pull and puff of each one of those loops gives you a nice ribbon trim that you can use to decorate numerous projects. And there you have it.